Cat football 2014 week 2. The Wampus Cats playing host to the Jonesboro Hurricanes tonight. I'm Jeff Matthews at Superior Nissan. We thank the guys at Superior Nissan and Superior Hyundai for sponsoring Wampus Cat football. Had a chance to talk to Coach Ashcraft to talk about the Cabot game a little bit, the victory over the Panthers, and also to get ready for this game against Jonesboro. We'll have that for you coming up next. It's Wampus Cat football brought to you by Superior Nissan and Superior Hyundai on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
Hi, and welcome to the Coach Clint Ashcraft Show. I'm Jeff Matthews, joined by Coach Ashcraft. Thank you to Superior Hyundai and Superior Nissan for sponsoring the program. Coach, before we get to Jonesboro, let's take a look back at a difficult Cabot team. We knew they'd be good coming in. 24-22, you held on to the ball in the second half. That's sometimes difficult to do against Cabot, even get the ball.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing about it. It puts a lot of pressure on you because your offense knows going in their possessions are not going to be what they are on a normal night. As far as, you know, you might get 6 or 7 or 8 possessions, whereas a normal night you get 10 to 12. Yep. So it's a big deal. You know, defense get the ball back to the offense, and offense has to do something with it, and we did enough.
Let's talk about Braylon Smith and DJ Johnson, those two juniors. That's a deep threat that's going to be there.
Yeah, you know, they've got good chemistry. They work well together in practice, and you know, all of our receivers in Braylon seem to really get along and kind of be on the same page. So, yeah, it's fun to watch them in practice, and then on the field on Friday nights, that's a lot of fun.
All right, so we knew about Carlo Johnson. We knew about Kevin Chamorro. Talk a little bit about Mark Odom. He didn't get many runs, but he was impressive when he did.
Yeah, you know, we knew the weather was going to be hot and humid the way it was, and Coach Schwartz kind of planned it out to bring him in the second half as a fresh back, and that worked well there. Got us some good yards. He moved in this year from Lone Oak. He's a junior. He's worked really hard. You know, came in kind of behind the 8 ball there trying to pick up everything, but he's done a good job of figuring out what we're doing.
Defensively, we knew about Colin Condit, Saxon Smith, a few of the names, but there were some new names. I thought J.J. Jackson and Nick Starr really stood out.
Yeah, you know, they kept throwing it, which is so odd for Cabot, but we kept tightening J.J. up, and he, you know, for the most part, handled it really well. Starr was very physical with the quarterback, and then, you know, I thought Austin Norris had a great game at defensive end handling their tight end, so had some guys step up.
Jonesboro, completely different look, but that's a really good Hurricane team, real athletic.
Yeah, they always are. They've got great athletes, you know, scoring a lot of points in their scrimmage, scored a lot of points last Friday night, and, you know, you turn the film on and it got our guys' attention.
It's going to be cooler. Maybe that'll help with some of the cramping.
We're hoping so. Yeah. You know, and I told our guys, you battle for 4 quarters in the heat and humidity, you're going to be in so much better shape this Friday than you were last Friday. You really don't even realize it.
All right, we'll kick it off next. Thanks, Coach. The kickoff is coming up next. Conway and Jonesboro on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
Hi, and welcome to tonight's Week 2 matchup of the non-conference season of the 2014 Wampus Cat football season. Jonesboro and Conway tonight from John McConnell Stadium. I'm Jeff Matthews, joined as always by Jim Files. Stat Scott Taylor is to our left, and Levi Gilbert, who is our game producer, is behind us. And we appreciate you joining us here inside the booth. The Wampus Cats are just about ready to take the field. And, Jim, I know they're excited about this game against Jonesboro, a really good Hurricanes team that's coming to town.
Yeah, get Cabot last week, and now Jonesboro. And Jonesboro's, they're a real good team. They've been in the semifinals the past, 3 years?
3 straight years.
It's a great team. It's a great program. They have some questions, though, like on their offensive line. They've got to replace 4 starters, so that's something Conway's got to take advantage of, I think.
And they are stepping way up in competition. Last week they defeated Valley View in a crosstown rival, 51-0. Tonight they play one of the top teams in 7A in your Conway Wampus Cats, led out there by Colin Condit and the rest of the seniors. And the Wampus Cats excited about tonight's game. Last week, Cabot, 2-point victory over the Panthers, 24-22, and tonight against the Hurricanes. They've had great success against Jonesboro, 3-0, but there's a little asterisk by that because 2 years ago the game never ended, and Jonesboro was
They
hanging.
were winning.
They
were winning
more
that
than
game.
hanging.
Yeah.
They were winning.
Yeah.
When Lightning came around, and we had that was such a crazy start to the season. We had the situation in Bryant in week 1, and then this here in Conway against Jonesboro. And so that was 2 years ago. We had some rain earlier today. Much cooler temperatures.
Yeah.
It's going to feel about 30 degrees cooler than it did a week ago. Cramping was a big issue. I asked Coach about it during the coaches show, and that's something that they are aware of, that they've got to be hydrated.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be an issue tonight with the weather, as you mentioned. It's awful nice and cool. Great football weather, actually. Carson Coates, their quarterback, he's a mobile quarterback. He's going to add a dimension to their offense. It's something we saw last week with a mobile quarterback. So look for them to run a lot out of that. And I think another thing we saw last week that Cabot exploited, and some of it had to do with their strength, but they took advantage of our new cornerbacks. They got their first start, which I think did a pretty good job. Yeah. But, you know, I'm sure that was on the tape. You know, Cabot threw for over 100 yards against Conway. They could be exploited on a secondary. So that's something to keep an eye on, whether they try to do that, which, you know, I don't know if that's for real or not, whether we are vulnerable there or not, because those guys did make a lot of good plays.
Their starting quarterback that you mentioned, Carson Coates, is actually a returner, but not at quarterback. He was their leading receiver a year ago, so he definitely knows it from both sides of that receiver and quarterback connection. Jonesboro will be on defense, though, first, because your Wampus Cats will get the ball to begin the game, and they'll get it at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Braylon Smith will bring the team on the field. Carlisle Johnson returns the opening kickoff, and Braylon comes out, the junior, for his career last week, went over the 2,000-yard mark with a week that saw him throw for 249 yards and a couple of touchdowns, both to DJ Johnson. He was named today's THV's Red Zone Player of the Week. Congratulations to Braylon for that. He brings the team out with Carlisle Johnson behind him, 1st and 10.
And that offense, I think they did everything we wanted them to last week, and they were a difference in that game.
First pass of the night, back to DJ Johnson. The hookups last week, there were 5 of them total, 2 that went for touchdowns. Out to the 29-yard line.
This is going to be a breakout year for DJ Johnson. That guy is for real, and what a great combination with him and Smith. It's going to be fun to watch that all year.
I think anybody that was in Conway this afternoon thought we may be playing on a really, really wet field, a wet game. The rain has stopped. It's overcast, but I don't think the ball's going to be – it's not going to be slick from the rain falling from the sky at this point. So we'll see if they continue to throw it around. Grant Ellis on far to the right side, top of your screen. In the slot is Brock Mitchell. Handoff. Carlisle Johnson. Carlisle slung down at the 35-yard line. Tackle made by number 98, Austin Coburn. First run of the night for Carlisle Johnson. He had a solid week a week ago. 12 carries, 59 yards.
Yeah, those guys, him and Chimura, both just lacked touches last week. But the ones they did, they looked dynamite, highlighted by that Chimura catch out of the backfield, an electrifying run.
Good space there by the offensive line. Matt Cummins to the near side. Hand off again. Carlisle dropped. Matt Sanders with the tackle for Jonesboro. It will be 2nd down. Offensive line led by Colton Jackson, the Arkansas commit, number 70. Next to him is Zach Mills, the left guard. Ethan Williams is your center. Blake Hood over at right guard, and Frank Jackson, senior, one of the captains tonight, starts at right tackle.
Saw Colton Jackson just get a pancake block, taking his player down to the ground.
Number 70 on the near side of the offensive line there. Stand on the ground. Out to the 39.
Carlisle gets the start, and then you'll see Chimura come in and kind of pound away.
Hunter Rose, number 35 in the game, starting tight end for the Wampus Cats. So 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 7 from the 39-yard line. One pass and then the run game. Back to the air. Braylon looks and slings deep.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing that. What a catch. Oh, my goodness.
You talked about the breakout year. That's going to be one of those plays that we remember. Deep to the 20-yard line. Lots of coverage of the Hurricanes, but D.J. Johnson comes down with it.
It was very dangerous looking. He was in triple coverage, and what's a hit Braylon takes. So he didn't get full follow-through on that. But look at D.J. Johnson and his body position. That's how he's matured this year. We saw the sparks last year of a great player. I think we're going to see a great player this year.
On the ground, loss on the play. Showed some great arm strength from Braylon because that ball went a ways in the air, and you said it. He was hit hard up high, and so that affected it looked like it would have affected the pass. It did not.
Yeah, it didn't really seem to affect it much at all.
Second down and 11, loss of 1 on the play. First drive of the game. Wampus Cats converting a 3rd down and 7. Johnson finds a little crease down to the 18. They'll face 3rd and long again.
And defensive line's replacing quite a few players. Remember Chuck Soda from last year.
Right.
Signed with ASU. But it looks like they're pretty stout there again.
Trey Falls on the stop. Last week, I turned on the Arkansas State-Tennessee game just in time to see his name on my screen. He was on the field. So as a true freshman, getting playing time for Arkansas State. 3rd down. Braylon checks down, throws, got a man.
Oh.
There wasn't enough coverage on D.J. Johnson.
No,
drop that one.
It's the one you got to get right there. Great throw by Braylon as he's scrambling in the pocket, and Colton Jackson got another pancake block on the end of that one.
So missed opportunity there for the Wampus Cats, as there was certainly going to be enough for the first down, if not more. So that'll bring Matt Cummins on. Ball will be set down at the 25-yard line, so a 35-yard attempt here for the senior Matt Cummins. Saxon Smith is the deep snapper. Harrison Pugh will put it down. Matt Cummins' kick off to the right, no good. So the Wampus Cats miss an opportunity to put points on the board with the opening drive, and the defense will come on for the first time tonight. Saxon Smith, along with Daniel Nyberg and Austin Norris up front. Nick Starr, who had a great game a week ago. Cameron Laird, also Hunter Scott. Kalen Pouncey are your your linebackers. Colin Condit back at safety, along with Cole Evans.
I think somebody may have gotten a hand on that one.
Sure looked like it.
Could have been Saxon Smith. He was out there on that edge with his hands up. And that was a name that was kind of quiet last week. We expected a lot of things out of Saxon. It's a difficult offense to cover, though. And a lot of times you're doing exactly what you're supposed to and don't get your name called when you're playing against Cabot like that.
Pass complete to Haynes. Oh, and a good stop by Saxon Smith. Was that Saxon out there? Might have the wrong number. There's a couple of changes to the starting lineup. Michael Garlington is starting in place of Jorge Maldonado tonight at this near side cornerback. And also in the secondary, Cole Evans. Cole Evans starting at safety in place of Connor Maltbia from a week ago. So 3rd down and 8.
This defense is definitely going to benefit from these tough non-conference games. Ooh, what a hit.
Colin Condit.
Wow. It was Cameron Laird, I think.
Cameron Laird, I'm sorry. Yeah, the 20 instead of the 28.
Wow.
Ooh, Cameron Laird. What a hit.
He lifted him up and drove him to the turf.
And watch 20 here. Great play. Wow, what a hit.
His feet come off the ground. That's a form tackle right there.
So 3 and out for this Jonesboro offense that put 51 on the board a week ago. Defense playing inspired the first 3 snaps. Great hit by Cameron Laird.
Good stand right there. Low snap.
Punt will bounce. Get away from it. Brock Mitchell, smart player, is going to do just that. He'll almost be at the sideline before the ball stops rolling. It will finally at the 28. That's where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats. Want to see the balance that you saw in the first
Yeah, I mean, they were moving the ball. It was just one catch from the drive continuing. I thought it was pretty impressive. One thing you didn't see a lot as effective as we had the first week is the run game. We ran a little bit. Carlisle, 5 carries, 13 yards. That's a 2.6 yards per carry average. Not up to snuff, I think, as far as what we're used to.
Ball at the 23-yard line.
DJ Johnson providing the big play and that drop that stopped us from getting a first down. So
Kevin Chamorro in. He'll head down to the line of scrimmage. DJ Johnson in motion, and he'll get the handoff on the reverse.
Boy, that was a pretty looking play, but it didn't get anywhere. Good coverage by Jonesboro.
Stop made by Matt Sanders, number 90.
Chamorro kind of dropping to the H-back position there and providing the lead block, but there was no room. Short side of the field.
No gain, 2nd down and 10. Cummins, Mitchell, and Johnson are your receivers.
I'd like to see that play again with a little more space.
They'll give the ball to Kevin. Chamorro crosses the 25 to the 27-yard line. Wampus Cats will face 3rd down once again.
Good run, though, by Chamorro. Nice hole he had to run through there.
Aaron Fitz on the stop for the Hurricanes. They are coached by Randy Coleman in his 7th season at Jonesboro High. 51-21 record there. And as you mentioned earlier, 3 straight trips to the state semifinals in the 6A. That's a good level of football they play in the 6A.
It is.
So to be in the Final Four 3 straight years, very impressive.
He's built a good program there.
Braylon gets away from the defender. Still looking. Going to have to hold on to it. Gets slung down at the 31-yard line.
Well, I think it's a mature play there, too. I think last year you might have seen him try to force something and throw an interception. He just tried to get something. You'd like to see him make that decision a little bit quicker, though, and try to get that first down. But there was no turnover, and that's the big thing.
Yeah, live to see another day. It is early in the game. Just 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Saxon Smith on to snap to Grant Ellis.
Defense is having their way early.
Good end-over-end punt taken at the 36-yard line. Fair catch made by number 13, Brady Wingo. And Carson Coates will bring his Hurricanes back on the field. Want to remind you, as you're watching this game, if you took pictures at the game while you were here or around town, be sure and share those with us. Use hashtag 5Sports on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll be entered in the contest where you could win $500 from Superior Nissan and Superior Hyundai. Appreciate them sponsoring our season this year. 4:44 to go in the first quarter. Wampus Cats defense back out there.
We talked about Jonesboro trying to exploit the inexperienced secondary. So they came out passing in that first series, and I think you see them sticking to what they do best, running right now.
Michael Garlington stepped up, made a good stop on Brian Mitchell, the 5'6", 170-pound senior running back. Stopped him after a 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9. Mitchell scored 3 touchdowns a week ago against Valley View. Coates pressured. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Austin Norris getting through there, putting the pressure on.
Austin played a great game a week ago, too. Real good size on Austin Norris, 6'4", 208-pound junior.
And he's got some quicks, too, for that size. You watch him shoot through this gap here. Almost got to Coates. Forced a bad throw there. Tough 3rd down and long here.
4:06 to go in quarter number 1. No score from Conway. Yep, movement.
Yep.
Back him up 5 more.
Conway was showing only 3 rushers, and Hunter Scott gets shot through there, showing the blitz, and the Jonesboro player jumped.
So the 5-yard penalty backs him up. It's 3rd down and 13.
Jonesboro with only 7 yards of offense thus far.
Boy, great play. Cameron Laird,
Came to
2
play.
possessions in a row.
Yep. Came to play tonight. Nice play by Laird.
Coates was looking for Lamar Haynes. And Laird got the hand up, knocked it down. Stopped the last drive with the big hit on the quarterback, and stopped that drive with batting the pass away.
Yeah, that's a completion otherwise.
And plenty for a first down, crossing midfield. So 4th down, the second punt of the night. Princeton Pitts is the punter. Fair catch called for and made. Nope, dropped. Still loose.
Conway came up with it. Conway came up with it. My goodness.
Grant Ellis there. Falls on it at the 30-yard line. And the Cats will have it 1st and 10. Try to get something going here. They had something going on that first drive. And that 3rd down pass was dropped, and then the field goal was missed.
Out of sync since then. And what Jonesboro's doing is they're taking away the run. They're daring Conway to pass.
3rd possession of the night. Chamorro back in. Braylon slings it. Well, threw it a little past DJ Johnson.
Boy, he had 2 guys there. Brock Mitchell was also open. Had his choice there. Just a bad throw.
When they miss by that much, that's just what it is. It's a bad throw. That's not. He didn't think he was going to cut it out. Braylon thought he was running down the numbers.
No,
I guess it could be either.
It could be either, definitely. Yeah. That one, it looked like a bad throw.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10. Throwing the same direction. Looking for the same guy. DJ Johnson. He had it. Double covered, but still had it. But couldn't bring it in. 3rd down and 10.
Got exactly what they wanted. And that's that same play right down the seam that they had against Cabot last week for a touchdown. Just got to hang on to that ball. DJ Johnson coming over the sideline.
Offensive line giving him plenty of time.
And you're running full speed. You're jumping up. You got a guy on your back. You know, it's not easy, but it's definitely one he's got to make, though.
3rd down and 10. Throwing to the right. Brock Mitchell.
There we go.
Brings it in at the 44-yard line. Knocked out of bounds by number 7, D'Angelo McKinney. Will move the chains for the Wampus Cats. 1st down.
I think that's good. They got DJ over on the sideline. Coached him up a little bit and sent him back out there. They got to have that guy. He's a playmaker.
And great to have a weapon like Brock Mitchell, like Matt Cummins. Those guys are so steady. That 15-yard route, just enough out. Move the chains, keep the drive going. Got that deep threat, DJ. Hand off to Kevin Chamorro. Kevin bouncing off, folks, over midfield. Speaking of deep threats, over the 20, the 10. Kevin Chamorro.
He is in. Oh, my goodness.
Kevin.
Oh. Yep, yeah, they're going to say, I thought we're going to call out of bounds. Lineman checked. And they're calling that a touchdown.
A 55-yard touchdown run for Kevin Chamorro, and the Cats are on top 6-0.
Just look at his patience on the end of that run as he kind of faked inside with the defender and kept him off balance just enough to get in the end zone. What a great run by Kevin Chamorro, and a great job by that offensive line to seal that left side there. Oh, and there is a flag down. They are going to bring this back.
They certainly are.
And that's, I mean, it's a great play regardless, and it's a shame it's going to come back.
We'll get the call from the referee as he makes his way past midfield. So holding occurred. I didn't hear him announce it. So at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, and it was holding downfield, too.
So ball is brought back from the spot of the foul.
You got the 1st and 4 right now. Ooh. Well, that pass going to Brock Mitchell got swatted down. Big number 33 coming through there. Jerome McIntosh, 6'2", 273.
Yeah, he's their stud defensively. All-state guy, huge. Potential 6'3", 235. Huge potential and huge man in all ways. So 2nd down and 4.
And a great athlete. He was on their state championship team that beat Parkview. Got 10 rebounds in that game.
In the basketball state championship, yeah. On the ground, that's Mark Odom. Mark Odom is going to get into the end zone. The junior Mark Odom scores from 49 yards out, and the Cats now take a 6-0 lead.
Running on that left side, Colton Jackson's side. They found a nice little hole there. Same thing as Chimura earlier. Look at that hole. Great job blocking, and look at the speed. 3 backs that can start for anybody in the backfield for Conway.
The first touchdown of Mark Odom's varsity career for the Wampus Cats. 49-yard run, and Matt Cummins on to attempt the extra point. High snap, but a good hold by Harrison Pugh, and it's through. The Cats take a 7-0 lead with 3:10 to play in the first quarter. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
3:10 to play in the opening quarter, and the Wampus Cats take a 7-0 lead. Mark Odom, we saw just hints of it last week. He had the fumble, which certainly isn't what he wanted to do, but a great run there following Colton Jackson.
Yep, 49-yard run, just great blocking, and you see the burst from him. Conway finally able to cash in a second scoring opportunity, and then Chimura got in on and came back on a holding, but 70 yards on the ground for Conway, 60 through the air, 130 total yards, and they are shutting Jonesboro down. No first downs. They have 6 yards on the ground and 3 through the air, 9 total yards on 6 plays for Jonesboro.
Matt Cummins' kickoff will go into the end zone, and the Hurricanes will have the ball 1st and 10. Jonesboro plays in the same conference as Cabot, so speaking about common opponents, they'll take on Cabot the next to last game of the season. They're also, it's that 7A, 6A East includes North Little Rock, which they're in Fayetteville tonight, a battle of 2 teams in the top 5. One of the marquee games in the state, and this is one of the other marquee games in the state. Both of these teams are ranked high in their classification. Conway's ranked number 5 according to Hooten's, number 4 according to the Democrat Gazette in the 7A, and Jonesboro's ranked number 4 according to Hooten's and number 3 according to the Arkansas Democrat Gazette in 6A.
Well, and the coaches picked Jonesboro ahead of Cabot. They picked them second, North Little Rock first, and then Cabot.
Davion Binion on the carry. Out of bounds by Hunter Scott.
A lot of respect for this Jonesboro team. I think they may have that a little bit wrong. It was still early in this game, but that was a pretty salty Cabot team I saw.
Good defensive stop again. Cameron Laird, Saxon Smith, and they'll run with tempo here. 3rd down and 2.
Trying something new here. This is the best 3rd down position they've had all night.
Coates will look to throw. Pass is complete. Receiver knocked out of bounds by Evans.
Conway brought an extra defender. Quick pass. Had some room out there. They took advantage of it, getting their first down.
Brady Wingo on the reception. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Both offenses seem to be settling in.
Coates will hand off. Daniel Nyberg on the stop. It's Brian Mitchell carrying out to the 46-yard line. They'll go quick again. Saxon Smith there as well. Stand on the ground, but there's a flag.
Yep. That is before the play. Yep, that's against the offense. See what it is. False start.
We had some issues last week being able to hear everything on the field, including the band and the crowd and the officials and everything else. I think we have that fixed.
We do.
It seems that way. So hopefully you're able to hear the calls and the crowd as they got excited about Mark Odom's touchdown run. And we'll have the band's performance at halftime, cheerleaders and dance, and we're excited to bring you all the sights and sounds of Friday night at John McConnell Stadium. Another flag on the play. Well, that's the sort of thing that'll drive a coach crazy.
That's another false start. And that's on the receiver, number 13 out there for Jonesboro.
Yeah, that's Wingo, just made that big catch.
Yep. Birdie Wingo.
See if Randy Coleman wants to talk to him. Coleman, the coach for the Hurricanes. 2nd and 14 now. Coates rolls and throws, looking for Haynes. That's Lamar Haynes. Pass is complete right at midfield.
That looks close to, just short of a first down there.
So 3rd down.
About a yard short. Boy, too much time. You got to get some pressure on Coates.
Go to a quick handoff. Looks like it'll be enough.
Boy, had Jonesboro deep in the hole there. Couldn't take advantage of it.
Darren Beasley on the carry. It's enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, Austin Norris in there on the stop. Coates.
He keeps it.
Gonna have to catch him.
Boy.
Good diving stop by Colin Condit.
Just got him.
You talked about his versatility, and he's can throw the ball. Great receiver last year, great athlete, obviously. So watch for him to fake that little handoff and take off. Actually put it in the gut of his running back that time.
Well, that read option, he's good at that and did a good job of that one, taking advantage of that hole.
2nd down and 8. Coates throws left, looking for Haynes. Pass is complete. He brought it in.
Oh, wow. Was that
J.J. Jackson and Colin Condit, I think, both back there.
Well, Condit, he had it. I think he was trying to decide whether to hit the Jonesboro player or go for the ball, and he missed on both.
1st and goal inside the 5.
He doesn't do that much.
Hand off. Down inside the 2. That is Mitchell. He's got a nose for the end zone. Scored 3 times a week ago. 2nd and goal. Watch those guys on the inside. Right back at Mitchell. He's not going to get in. He stopped short of the goal line. 3rd and goal. Cameron Laird stepped up again. He and Colin Condit.
Yep, Condit was in there too. Shooting to the gap there. Well, you've got to guess right here if you're a defender. There's no room for error.
3rd and goal. There's only 15 seconds left in the 1st quarter. See if they try to hurry this along or just take the quarter break and talk about it.
I think they are going to take that quarter break. Yep.
We have played 1 quarter of football from Conway tonight, and the Wampus Cats have a 7-0 lead as we go to quarter number 2. We'll take a 60-second timeout and come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Hi, this is Jeff Matthews. Sports, and we'll use them to show your superior spirit during the Wampus Cat replays. Wampus Cat fans, 5 Sports wants to see your superior spirit. Anytime or any place that you see Wampus Cat spirit, share it on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag 5Sports. Then we'll share that superior spirit during the playback of Wampus Cat Sports on Conway Corporation Channel 5. Wampus Cat fans, 5 Sports wants to see your superior spirit. Anytime or any place that you see Wampus Cat spirit, share it on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag 5Sports. Then we'll share that superior spirit during the playback of Wampus Cat Sports on Conway Corporation Channel 5.
And as we come back to John McConnell Stadium, our apologies, but our commercials ran a little wrong there, which we appreciate our sponsors very much. But we missed a touchdown by Jonesboro. as Darren Veasley was able to get into the end zone on that 3rd down and 1 play. Veasley scored, and Brandt's extra point ties the game at 7. So 11:55 to play in the second quarter. We'll go ahead and take another break here, 30 seconds, then we'll come back with the kickoff and the Wampus Cats having the football on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
Kevin Chamorro back deep to receive, along with DJ Johnson back returning kicks.
Well, they hadn't gotten the ball anywhere near those guys. See if that short little pooch kick angled, that's going to go out of bounds.
Yep, line drive out of bounds by Brandt, and that's going to give the Wampus Cats some good field position to begin their next drive here. Game tied at 7, a 49-yard touchdown run by Mark Odom. First points on the board, and then the 1-yard run by Darren Veasley. He was stopped and then was able to get in on the left side.
There was some question about it by some of the Conway players, but he just broke the plane.
So we are tied at 7, 2 top 5 teams in their classifications. Wampus Cats in 7A, Jonesboro in 6A.
After a very slow start, Jonesboro did look good on that drive. Coates 4 of 7, 54 yards, and on the ground, Coates 2 for 20, and just finally moved the ball. Conway's defense has got to come up with some more answers.
Kevin Chamorro, big run, 14-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 Wampus Cats.
Nobody has an answer for that guy.
No, and you can't arm tackle him.
Nope.
That was, somebody tried it about the 45.
We've seen people have trouble shoulder tackling that guy.
That's a good point. 1st and 10 near midfield. Braylon throws quickly.
Oh, my goodness. That is his 3rd drop of the game. Something is wrong with DJ Johnson tonight.
2nd down and 10.
Well, you just get something like that in your head. It's just you have trouble getting rid of it.
Well, it's almost like it's like a basketball player that misses a few shots. You got to keep shooting, right? So they're going to keep throwing to one.
Yeah.
Braylon Smith going to throw to him right now. DJ Johnson.
How about that?
Into the end zone.
Good call, Jeff. Keep throwing it to him.
51-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Smith to DJ Johnson, their 3rd of the year, and the Cats take a 13-7 lead.
Oh, that's just simple. It's single coverage, and he just beat his man easy. You see the safety coming over, but that's way late. I don't know if the safety was seeing all those drops like we were and going, they're not going to go to him again. But he was not in position to make the play at all. And that cornerback certainly needed some help. Great throw and catch, though. Braylon Smith to DJ Johnson.
Saxon Smith will snap it back to Harrison Pugh. And Matt Cummins will kick it through the uprights. And he does, and the Wampus Cats retake the lead. They are on top, 14-7. Let's take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Wampus Cat fans, 5 Sports wants to see your superior spirit. Anytime or any place that you see Wampus Cat spirit, share it on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag 5Sports. Then we'll share that superior spirit during the playback of Wampus Cat Sports on Conway Corporation Channel 5.
Wampus Cat offense on the sideline, gathered around offensive coordinator Brian Rainey. Coach Schwartz there as well. Cats on top 14-7.
Got to be pretty happy with that offense for the most part. Defense has got to come up with some answers. That last Jonesboro drive was pretty impressive. But that was pretty impressive Conway reply right there. I like that.
Very much.
And I like not giving up on DJ Johnson, struggling a little bit tonight. Came up big there now with 3 receptions, 96 yards and a touchdown. Braylon Smith, 4 of 9, 111. Good night. Still looking to get stuff going on the ground, but we saw Mark Odom's 49-yard run earlier give Conway a spark, hopefully.
Another touchback from Matthew Cummins, and Jonesboro will have the ball. Defense back on the field. Going to look to make a stop. This Jonesboro offense, again, scored 51 a week ago against Valley View, which is a step down in competition versus a 7A team that's ranked in the top 5. But they put 40 on against Catholic during their benefit game.
Well, I mean, you could see the difference in competition. The first 2 series for Jonesboro, they were like, oh my goodness, this is not Valley View, is it? But they're adjusting now, and you can see the talent that this team has for Jonesboro.
Hand off to Davion Binion. He's quick, 4.33 speed. Stopped by Hunter Scott. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Actually, might have been a loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11.
Oh, and yeah, they got a couple of guys like that have been in the fastest. Beasley also really fast, runs a 4.5.
Well, and not only did their basketball team win a state title, back on the ground to Binion here first. Good pursuit and tackle by Colin Condit.
Short.
Not only did their basketball team win a state title, but they've had their baseball team has won a state title, their golf program, I think their tennis program did.
Yep.
A lot of great athletes in Northeast Arkansas at Jonesboro. See this great pursuit by Colin Condit, throwing him down before he got to the 30. They'll stay on the ground to try to get the first down.
It looks like they got it too. Yep.
Carry by Beasley. And it's 1st and 10 out to the 32-yard line.
Beasley 5'6", 165. But he's tough. He can run through between the tackles.
They'll go back to him, and he gets through the line. Cameron Laird on the stop at the 39-yard line. Laird having a nice night. Staying on the ground. Beasley again. And Cameron Laird again.
Laird again, yeah.
So the clock stops for a moment with the first down.
Jonesboro moving the ball again. Doing it on the ground.
This time, Coates will throw it incomplete. That'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, if he'd have caught that, it'd have been for a loss. And you can tell Coates, the receiver last year, not used to throwing the ball as much. And Coach Coleman knows that, and he said that they would run more definitely this year.
And with the speed that they've got, and you know, there's some good, the stocky guys, you know, that can get low and run through the small holes that are there, much less the big ones. Oh, Hunter Scott got him. It was Kylon Tate. 3rd down upcoming, 3rd and long.
Daniel Newberg also in there.
Newberg, the starting nose guard for this team this year. Hustling over there. Austin Norris also. All right, 3rd and 10.
Pick down right here is their best chance.
Coates looks over the middle.
Too much time.
Receiver was able to get in front of the defender. Pass is complete to Brady Wingo.
Wingo doing a great job holding on to that. He got hit right when the ball got there. Wasn't bad coverage. What you want to see is some pressure. Too much time for Coates to throw.
Austin Norris. Good play, stopping Kylon Tate.
Yeah, he filled that hole, made a nice tackle.
Coach mentioned him by name when we talked about the defense from a week ago, that he liked the game that Norris had. He's had some nice things to say about him in the preseason. He's got a lot of potential. 6'4", 208-pound junior. That quick throw out to the side, complete to Wingo.
Boy, great job by Wingo, making people miss picking up the first down. Or at least it looks like it.
Evans and Garlington and Laird all coming off the pile over there. And, yeah, they'll move the chains, as you can see at the top of your screen. Ball at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Jonesboro moving.
Doing it on the ground and through the air. Coach now 6 of 10, 75 yards.
On the ground to Binion. Good job. Nick Starr slowed him down. I think Cameron Laird slowed him a little bit more. And it looked like Bobby Mitchell got in there to make the stop. Or Bobby Miller, rather. That's half the team on that pile. 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 8.
Jonesboro 72 yards on the ground, 75 through the air. Good balance.
Coates will keep. Crosses the 25.
Looks like that's going to be short.
Scott Smith on the tackle. It will be 3rd down and about a yard. Veasley in at running back next to Coates.
Got to get that guy. Whoa, he came back.
Kalen Pouncey on the stop.
Oh, almost lost his 1st down.
It will be enough to move the chains, but you're right. He was coming back the other direction. Got to know where you are on the field. 7:37 to play in this first half. Good game so far. Conway on top of Jonesboro, 14-7, but the Hurricanes are driving. Carson Coates will throw. Pressured, throws it to the corner of the end zone.
Double coverage out there. Well covered.
Looking for Darren Veasley. Incomplete. Cole Evans out there.
Saxon Smith coming in, giving some pressure. Diving in front of Coates as he throws.
Kalen Pouncey there as well. So it's 2nd down and 10. 7:18 to go. First half. Handoff. Kylan Tate the carry. Norris on the stop at the 15-yard line, and it is 3rd down. They'll go quick. Back on the ground. Tate slipped. First time we've seen any sort of field condition.
Oh,
tonight.
the ball came loose.
Sure did.
They whistle it dead. As Cameron Laird got that ball, but it was whistled dead.
Nick Fletcher in there. Cameron Laird, too. It's 4th down.
He slipped because the defense got in good position and made a good play to turn him in.
Yeah, he just slipped on a drive field there. You're right. They were coming at him. Don't jump here. 4th down and 3.
And they usually have a good kicker.
And I'm just now noticing that it looks like the play clock, at least to the north end, is not working. Is the south end working?
No.
All right, we've got a little blocked view here in the press box, but it looks like neither play clock is operational. Timeout is going to be called by Jonesboro. We'll take it with them. 4th down upcoming. 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Wampus fans, 5 Sports wants to see your superior spirit. Anytime or any place that you see Wampus Cat Spirit, share it on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag 5Sports. Then we'll share that superior spirit during the playback of Wampus Cat Sports on Conway Corporation, Channel 5.
All right, welcome back to John McConnell Stadium. It is Jeff Matthews and Jim Files, along with Stats Scott Taylor, Levi Gilbert handling our producing tonight. And speaking of producing, so far it's been a good night for Conway. They could have a they could have a bigger lead. They dropped a pass that might have gotten
missed a
field goal, right? But the defense with a chance right now to make what would be a really big stop. It's 4th down and 3. Now I don't know if they had plans on going for it, but they had lined up like they were going to before. We'll see what Coach Randy Coleman has decided now. He's sending his offense out. 4th down and 3. Our defense makes their way back out after the timeout.
Boy, in the past, this is definitely a place they would have kicked. Remember, I think the kicker they used to have is playing for ASU as well.
Oh, absolutely. You're right.
But apparently no faith there.
Brian Mitchell in the backfield. He is next to Carson Coates.
Huge down here. Conway needs to get this stop.
Coates will keep.
Oh, and he's going to be short, I think.
That Wampus Cat defense, led by Austin Norris, number 86.
Austin Norris, great play. And that's a play I think the quarterback made a mistake. Watch this. I think he should have gave this ball to the back. I think he had more room, but he made the read, and he got stopped short. Made the read to keep that ball. Conway's ball.
1st and 10, the Wampus Cats take over.
Big stop there for Conway's defense. They were bleeding a little bit. The last 2 drives by Jonesboro, they were eating them up. Big stop right there. Now Conway's offense needs to answer, make this a 2-score game.
Just about at the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. 6:13 to play in the 1st half. It's 14-7. Now, the Wampus Cat offense comes back out. Kevin Chamorro back out. We haven't seen Carlisle Johnson in a few series, and he wasn't a part of the kick return team either, so we'll need to keep an eye on 10. He's standing on the sideline. And Mark Odom had the carries earlier as well, so keep an eye on Carlisle.
I didn't see anything, but you're right. He's rotating in at this point.
Reverse to DJ Johnson. Braylon Smith out there to put a block. DJ. How about that little wrinkle?
I liked it.
Kevin Chamorro with the pitch to him.
He may have been trying to follow his blocks a little too much there. It slowed him down and gave the defense time to get over to him, but it was a nice gain and a good play. Look at all the room over there. Braylon Smith doing a good job. Trying to decide who he wanted to block. You could tell he's not quite used to being in that position.
5:36 to go, opening half. 2nd down and 4. Kevin Chamorro.
Nowhere to go at all for Kevin Chamorro.
You just can't take your eyes off him.
No.
This play's never over. 3rd down upcoming.
That guy, he never quits. You're right. You just can't take your eye off him. Lost a yard there. There was nowhere to go. He was trying to make something out of it. Just wasn't there. Playing A, B, or C.
Matt Cummins set up on the near side. Brock Mitchell and DJ Johnson will go to the top.
And DJ appears to be in single coverage out there.
And Braylon will look that way. Looking deep again.
Oh, yep, he had him. He had him just a little bit overthrown there.
Such a game of inches. Literally, that's a 50-yard pass that was about 6 inches too far.
Mm-hmm.
So 4th down, 4th and 7.
Boy, they work on the timing, of course. 7-on-7 and the off season, and little things can set that off. There was a little contact there by the cornerback that I think slowed him down a little bit, messed the timing up on that one.
Grant Ellis back to punt.
Good stop by Jonesboro. 3 and out for Conway.
Ellis.
Oh.
He's going to do that rugby-style kick and was running to his right. And and actually, I apologize. Is that Matt Cummins back there?
Yeah, Matt Cummins
sure
back
was.
There. And he was waiting. He knew he had time. He was going to let his guys get down the field so they could cover. But then the defender came, and he had to get it off a little quicker than he wanted to. Bad punt. Good field position for Jonesboro.
So 4:40 to go in the 1st half, and the Hurricanes do have the ball at the 35-yard line. Coates, hands off. Cameron Laird with another stop on Brian Mitchell. It's 2nd down. Ball at the 33-yard line. Mitchell again in the backfield. They've got quite a few backs also. Quick pass complete to Haynes. He got folded up. It was Colin Condit up top and J.J. Jackson down low. 3rd down. Under 4 minutes to play in the 1st half. Austin Norris on the stop.
He's going to be short.
Darren Veasley stopped short.
Just a little short. Much more manageable 4th down for him now.
Beasley will stay back there, 4th and 1.
Here comes that quick snap.
Coates will be under center.
Yeah, look for Coates to keep this one. Nope, handing off. He's got room.
Beasley gets into the secondary down to the 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Man, for an offensive line that lost 4 players from last year, they've done a great job of replacing them.
Ben Barr, number 66, their center, is the only returner.
And that is where they're running behind mostly.
Cameron Laird's hat popped off. He'll have to find it. It's behind you. Cameron, look, there it is. He'll have to come off the field for a play. Three-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 7. I formation. Old school football there with a fullback and a tailback.
Pitch a little behind him, mess the timing up a little bit.
Beasley.
Good gain.
Inside the 10, be 3rd and short. Kalen Pouncey, Saxon Smith on the stop. Ball inside the 10. Got to get down to about the 6.
Beasley now 10 carries, 42 yards to lead Jonesboro.
That's Binion. He'll be short. No, he keeps going. Whistle wasn't blown. I thought he was going to be down, but he kept his balance. That was a great athletic play.
It was, yep. I don't know if the ball went down. I don't know if we have a replay of that. His knees weren't.
Yeah, watch 12 here.
He shoots through there, and ooh, it was close. But
real close.
And to the outside there. Oh, flag comes down. No, he was in the end zone. See what the flag is. Yep.
So 1st and goal at the 3, going to back him up.
Gives that Conway defense a chance.
A little bit of space down there.
That defense needs a rest, too, if that offense can get some first downs for Conway.
I know last week, such a part of the story was the number of plays, the discrepancy. Cabot at one point double the number of plays. Where are we tonight? Yeah, double the number of plays. 41 plays on offense tonight.
To 22, yeah.
Defense has been out there a lot for the past 2 weeks. Coates looks to throw.
Nice play. Condit coming over to make sure he didn't catch it.
Pass was intended for their H-back, DeQuarius Forrest. And so it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 12.
Good to see Conway getting some pressure on Coates as well.
Good hit. 2nd and 12. Trying to get the right personnel on. 2 minutes to go, 2:01 to play exactly. And
we don't have a play clock here, but Jonesboro is going to call a timeout.
We'll take it with them. 14-7. Conway's on top. 30-second break, and we're back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
At Legacy Fencing, our office staff and installers work hard each day to ensure that you, our customer, receive the best possible service. From the initial call you make to our office to the final step in the installation process, you'll be dealing with highly competent fencing professionals. Our ultimate goal is not just selling you a fence. We want to be the company that you return to for all your future fencing needs. We are Legacy Fencing, fencing for a lifetime.
2:01 to play in the first half. Cats are on top 14-7. I want to remind you about the Conway Corp app. It's My Conway Corp. Get quick and easy access to your Conway Corporation account from anywhere at any time. You can view and pay your bill, check your monthly usage, view your billing and payment history, upgrade your services. You can do all those things when they're convenient to you with the My Conway Corp app. You can learn more at conwaycorp.com. Cats on top by 7, 14-7. 2nd down and goal from the 12.
They're doing it in different ways. We talked about the play discrepancy, 22 to 43 for Jonesboro, but the yards are almost exactly the same. 199 for Jonesboro, 200 for Conway. It's just that quick play Conway offense. Oh, wrap him up and grab hold, and they just can't bring him down.
Daniel Nyberg had the first try at him.
Intercepted.
Picked off in the end zone. Nyberg couldn't bring him down. Saxon Smith almost got to him. And then the ball is picked off in the end zone by Nick Starr.
Austin Norris back there as well, applying the pressure, and made the throw. He really had plenty of time once he got free from them. But just that's just a dangerous throw, and that's what happens when you make a throw like that.
Which Daniel Nyberg
he had
almost had him. Austin dove at him.
Yep, just couldn't bring him down, and then the chunk into the just throwing that up. I'm sure his coaches are going to be all over him about that one. Great play, though, by the defense. Jonesboro yet again having an opportunity to get a score and couldn't cash in.
You talked about the decision-making by Braylon earlier. You could see some maturity from him. You know, a year into the Friday Night Lights, this kid for Jonesboro just making his second start.
Brock Mitchell now got the dropsies.
Mitchell drops it. It'll be 2nd and 10. But with Coach just making his second varsity start, first on the road, you can tell he's just got a little grown up. The difference is he's a senior. And so this is it for him.
Yeah.
Our junior quarterback, nice job by Braylon Smith to get out of the pressure and made a great throw to Brock Mitchell. Only place that it could have been was to Brock there. Wasn't going to be picked off at that point or knocked away, but fell out of the hands of the senior.
Braylon completed about 62% of his passes last year. He's 4 of 11 tonight, but that is not his fault. There's a lot of drops.
That one is complete. Good job out there over the 30-yard line.
Braylon should be 8 of 11 before that one. 4 drops on the night.
DeMonte Allen with the catch.
Good to see Allen getting a chance out there making a big catch for first down.
5'5", 138-pounder. Making a big catch and moving the chains. Not going to move anything there. It'll be 2nd and 10. DJ Johnson hauled it in.
Tough place there. Nowhere to run.
Timeout going to be taken by the Wampus Cats. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 1:19 to play in the first half. 30 seconds and we're back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
2nd and 11, actually a loss of 1 yard on that pass that was complete to DJ Johnson with 1:19 to go.
That little bubble screen just got blew up there by Jonesboro. Nowhere for Johnson to go and lost a yard. Ooh.
And some miscommunication there that's going to cost him 5.
Yeah, guard jumped on that one for Conway.
We have a dead ball. So 2nd down.
Frank Johnson getting a little off there on the snap count.
Got to get out to the 42-yard line for a first down. Conway's got 2 timeouts left.
Don't have to get it all back here on Sankett. Just need to get a nice gain. Don't forget the run either. Wide open.
Complete to Brock Mitchell here on the side. Mitchell dropped at the 45-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Don't have to get it all back, but you can. Good job by Brock.
Xavier Cranford on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Braylon Smith. He's throwing the ball good tonight.
And that is a long pass from the far hash mark to this side of the numbers.
Zone defense. Conway's finding some holes in it.
Braylon looking deep again.
Yep.
DJ Johnson tiptoeing into the end zone.
Wow. What a great catch there. And what a great throw. Talk about timing. That was perfect. That was right where it needed to be. And DJ Johnson doing a good job of staying inbounds and doing it in style, of course.
A 55-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Smith to DJ Johnson. Their 4th long touchdown pass of the season already.
DJ now 5 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Braylon, 8 of 15. It's really better than that, but that's what it says on the stats. 196 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And Matt Cummins' extra point is good. It is 21-7, less than a minute to go in the first half. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas. Shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
DJ Johnson, number 1, you see right in the center of your screen. What a night. 5 receptions, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That comes after last week when he had 5 catches for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. And we're not at halftime. He and Braylon Smith, the chemistry that they have, those 2 talented juniors, through playing ball together, through 7-on-7, that's a magical combination that we're going to see for another year after this.
And it was a test of his resiliency tonight. We talk about the 3 drops, and I've been praising this guy all year, expecting big things, and there's a reason for it. And he bounced back from those drops, and it's already had a great night. He's not done yet.
Matt Cummins into the end zone, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Jonesboro. Cats, you know, a 2-possession game is such a big deal. If you can get up by 2 possessions, they are now 21-7 as we approach halftime.
And you can't let up against these Jonesboro Hurricanes. We've seen it's a good offense, and they're a play or 2 away from being tied in this game. They have been in Conway's red zone twice now without getting any points.
57.7 seconds to go until halftime. At halftime, we'll have the Wampus Cat Dance and Cheer team and also the Wampus Cat Marching Band. Looking forward to seeing all of that at halftime tonight. Pass was intended for Haynes, one of their sure-handed receivers, not there as he drops it 2nd down and 10. 53.4 seconds to go.
Jonesboro averaging 4.4 yards a play. Conway 10 yards, 10.6 yards a play. They're getting it done in different ways. Jonesboro is moving the ball, just in smaller chunks.
They'll stand on the ground to Binion, out to the 29-yard line. It'll be 3rd and a yard.
Credit to that Conway defense. It bent some, but they hadn't broken much.
Cameron Laird makes the stop.
3rd and short here.
30 seconds to go. Again, we do not have a play clock. Not that that's been an issue to this point, but
time is running out on this first half. 29 seconds now.
Coates will keep. Boy, he will get hit. Stood up by Cameron Laird again. Colin Condit was there. Kalen Pouncey also. 1st down will stop the clock, and then they'll put the ball down and wind it. And I don't know if they'll get another snap off. Final 10 seconds of the first half. And a very good first half for the Wampus Cats. They will go to the halftime locker room leading 21-7. Cats on top by 14. They ask for the crowd to get up off their feet, and they do get on their feet and make a lot of noise for the guys in blue going to the field house. All right, we'll take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, halftime festivities here from John McConnell Stadium. We'll have our dance team and cheer squad, and then the Wampus Cat Marching Band. It's all coming up on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Hi, this is Jeff Lee. Use them to show your superior spirit during the Wampus Cat replays. Wampus Cat fans, 5 Sports wants to see your superior spirit. Anytime or any place that you see Wampus Cat spirit, share it on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag 5Sports. Then we'll share that superior spirit during the playback of Wampus Cat Sports on Conway Corporation.
It is halftime, 21-7. The Wampus Cats have the lead. For your halftime entertainment, the Wampus Cat cheerleading and dance squads, followed by the Wampus Cat Marching Band. That's all coming up here at halftime. We'll have the 3rd quarter for you coming up following halftime festivities.
Wampus for Conway Dance. Ladies and gentlemen, for your continued halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field Conway Cheer. Conway Cheer.
And as halftime continues here, it is 21-7. The Wampus Cats have the lead. We'll give our Wampus Cat Marching Band just a second to make their way onto the field. I want to remind you once again, if you're at the game and you're watching the playback, obviously that we do, be sure and send us your pictures. We'd love to see them. You have a chance to win a $500 gift card for sending in those pictures, just like that one that April sent in. Thank you to her. Share your Wampus Cat spirit. Just use the hashtag 5sports, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter. Make sure you get us those. In fact, I bet you would even find a way to find them anywhere you post them. But Facebook and Twitter are preferable. You'll send us those, and we'll maybe use them in the game, just like we're using these pictures tonight during halftime. We appreciate all of those being shared with us. Again, hashtag 5sports, Facebook or Twitter, and we will get you included in the contest. Thank you to Becca Martin for sending that one. Some great Wampus Cat spirit there. Deanna Runyon sending that in as well. Again, 21-7 is our halftime score. Wampus Cat Marching Band. We weren't able to get them on last week, and we've been able to correct the issue that we had with our audio, so we'll be able to hear them and watch their performance now at halftime. Following their performance, we'll have the third quarter for you coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the Conway Wampus Cat Marching Band. This season's show theme is The Ring, and features music from John Williams' Linnet Fanfare, Wagner's Elsa's Procession to the Cathedral, and music from the movie Lord of the Rings. The
But I don't think he was looking to throw it. I think he was just trying to milk time.
As we come back to the press box here, our booth, you hear us talking about something that happened there in the first half. It's 21-7. The Wampus Cats have the lead over the visiting Jonesboro Hurricanes. We were talking about a reverse play, and then the situation with the punt that occurred with if it was Grant Ellis or it was Matt Cummins, and the muff punt, which you just don't ever see from either one of those. And so as we come back from halftime, that's what you get to see is us talking football.
Well, and we are talking football. I mean, it's
which is pretty much what we'd be doing if we were in the car.
They're out of pizza at halftime, so we're in football.
That is true. Let's look at some of the stats from the first half. Braylon Smith and DJ Johnson, of course, stand out with or especially DJ. But what else stands out to you in that first half?
Yeah, the one big run from Mark Odom, that was great, 49 yards. But outside of that, they Conway really needs to get something going on the ground. Carlisle Johnson, 5 carries, 13 yards, 2.6 yards per carry, and then Jamura a little better, 3 carries, 17 yards. That's 5.7 per carry. Braylon big. I mean, and that's what Jonesboro was doing. They were bringing a lot of people in the box, just daring Conway to pass the ball. Well, and for the most part, it burned them because Braylon Smith was 8 of 15, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns. DJ Johnson, the big guy there, 5 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brock with 2 catches for 34 yards. And for Jonesboro, Coates, 7 of 15, 79 yards, and the 1 interception in the end zone. One of their scoring opportunities that they missed. Haynes, 4 receptions for 45 yards. Their leading rusher, Beasley, 10 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. He's averaging 4.2 a carry. It's kind of a matriculation for Jonesboro to go down the field. They took 47 plays to get 211 yards. Conway only 27 to get 285.
21-7, just less than a minute to go before we'll kick off here in the third quarter. Good to see the students. Good to see members of the band. Great to see the halftime performances as well. Want to mention to you once again about this. We're into week number 2 now of the National Football League season. And if you haven't checked it out yet, you got to check out the NFL Red Zone. You can watch every touchdown from every game all on one channel with NFL Red Zone. And Red Zone takes you from game to game. You can see the most exciting plays as they happen live. It's great if you're a football fan. HD quality is absolutely beautiful as they move from stadium to stadium. Call 450-6000 to learn more about adding the NFL Red Zone to your cable package for even for the next set of games. Obviously, you're watching this, it's Saturday or it's Thursday or you're watching on demand. And so get those set up before we get too much further into the National Football League season. All right, for the Wampus Cats tonight, it's Jonesboro. Next week, we're on the road. And what an interesting non-conference schedule. Cabot, traditional game, playing them. Jonesboro, which has become a traditional game, top 10 team in their division in the 6A and the 6A level of high school football. And then next week, on the road at Springdale Harbor, a team that we beat last year in the state quarterfinals. They're looking for revenge for that. And for the first time ever, they're going to snap the football in a stadium on their home campus.
Yeah.
They've played it's either 9 or 10 years of high school football now and had to share facilities. So next Friday night is a huge night, and we'll be there for you and have the game on Conway Corporation Channel 5. If you haven't done so yet, be sure and follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and you'll see updates as the night goes along. So if you don't make the trip to Springdale Harbor, you'll certainly have a sense of what's going on throughout the night by following us on Twitter and liking us on Facebook. Kickoff goes into the end zone, which we've gotten used to with Matt Cummins. It'll come out to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 right there for Jonesboro.
And a 14-point lead here, but it could very well be a tie ball game. Jonesboro with some really good opportunities that they missed on. Conway can't let up on this team. The defense is bent and just broke the one time. They got to keep that going, build on that. Offense, I feel like they need to score pretty much every time. And that seems like that's going to have to happen through the air.
J.J. Jackson and Colin Condit tracked down Davion Benyon. He was slowed down there. And then
Condit finishing him off. Conway doing a good job on the run. Good balance, though, from Jonesboro. 139 yards on the ground, 79 through the air.
Benyon again. Austin Norris, it's 3rd down, 3rd and long.
Talked about it a little bit earlier. The yards per play, Jonesboro 4.3, Conway 10.6.
Coates pressured.
Boy, nobody's getting to him.
Throwing deep, looking for Haynes. He gathered it in at midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, I thought that was a mistake because he had all kinds of room over there on that left side. He could have ran for at least 10 yards, but he did find his guy, and that's what a good quarterback does, keeps his eyes downfield.
Spot the ball down at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Big play for Jonesboro.
Beasley.
Got to get some pressure in there. Got to bring that guy down. The whistle was not blown.
Daniel Nyberg had a hand on the ball trying to rip it out of there.
Yeah.
But you're right. He kept going. He got 5 extra yards.
He did, yep. Just trying to get that strip, as you mentioned. It's good to go for that, but you've got to stop him first.
That's right. 10:40 to go. We are just underway in the second half. The Cats on top, 21-7. Battle of top 10 teams. In the 7A, the Cats. The 6A, the Hurricanes. Hit Hunter Scott. Rolled off a Hunter and close to a first down. That was Brian Mitchell.
Yeah, Hunter Scott was in there too. He looked like he had him stopped initially, but a surge after that. Yards after contact going Jonesboro's way right now.
3rd and short.
Very short.
Mitchell. Hunter Scott wrapped him up, or at least got an arm around him at the 36.
Scott again making some good tackles.
Donovan Watson in the game, big number 92. 5'10", 263-pound junior on that defensive line. Well, stable of running backs. That's Kylon Tate. They've got 4 that they've run out of that position. 2nd down and 5.
They got that H-back, and they're running behind him a lot. They'll pull a guard. It's a good run game for this Jonesboro team.
Pouncey on the stop. Caleb Pouncey stops Tate.
Conway making it hard for him. Be a good down to get a stop here. 3rd and 3.
On the ground to Binion.
Ooh, holding, and it's going to come back.
Colin Condit just took him and slung him to the ground, but you're right, it's coming back anyway. Clock stops with 9:22.
Nick Starr held out there, trying to fight off that block. And it looked like he had the edge on him to where he could have gotten him, or at least turned him back in. Would have been a first down, though, without the penalty.
So it was 3rd and 3. They'll mark it off.
3rd and 13. 3rd down and 12, where the held took place.
3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the near side. And Binion back there with Coates. Carson Coates in the pocket, throwing.
Oh, I don't know if it was catchable, and he did a good job. Last week he got to the point where he wasn't looking back. He was looking back on that. The problem was he did get his body into the receiver a little bit, and that's what they're calling. That's going to be 15 yards and a first down for Jonesboro. Big penalty right there.
Had him back at 3rd and 12.
J.J. Jackson having a hard time there.
It looked like it could have been a hold also on the pressure that was coming in close to Coates. 1st and 10, 9 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
What patience
Good
there.
little run by Beasley. Yep, showing patience, cuts it back up.
Didn't look like he had anywhere to go there for a little bit. Easily an impressive little running back, 5'6", 165. Their leading rusher tonight. 11 carries, 47 yards.
Stack the line to the left, open field to the right. Beasley on this near side. Nick Starr.
Nick Starr and Hunter Scott in there.
Inside the 15-yard line. 3rd down and about 2. Again.
Right up the middle, got to bring him down. Conway not wrapping up real good.
Yeah, a number of plays where it looks like the play's over, but their running back keeps working.
See where the mark is here.
Down at the 12.
That's a first down.
Hurricanes have kept the ball on the ground and therefore have run the clock.
Well, they have 58 plays now for them.
4-minute plus drive. Coates looking for the corner of the end zone for Haynes.
Oh,
and he
touchdown.
got it.
Got to get your hands up. Pretty good coverage. Just couldn't get his hands up to stop that. J.J. Jackson, a pretty tough series there.
So 12-yard touchdown pass from Carson Coates to Lamar Haynes. Cuts the lead 21-13. Brandt on to attempt the extra point.
Conway's offense is going to have to keep pace here.
Brandt's extra point is good. It's 21-14. Conway on top, and they'll get the football for the first time in the second half next. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
Mark Odom and Kevin Chamorro going back to receive the kickoff following the touchdown drive that begins the third quarter for Jonesboro. They kept the ball for 4 minutes and 16 seconds, drove it 80 yards, and got in to cut the lead to 7. Ball's going to be kicked off. Actually taken by D.J. Johnson, who's back there also. D.J. Johnson with a nice return.
They're trying to strip the ball, and he's picked up 15 yards after contact.
What a run. Yeah, that was a good 15 extra yards he got. All the way out to the 46-yard line. Good field position for the Wampus Cats.
Good support there. Blockers. D'Artagnan Thompson pushing that pile there.
It was Carlil Johnson last week who had a 66-yard return when they finally kicked the ball off to him. Not too many opportunities to return kicks, but the Cats have done a nice job when they've had the chance. D.J. Johnson set up on the far side. 1st and 10. First drive of the second half. Hand off to Mark Odom. Odom. The stable of running backs, y'all, to the 38-yard line. Great run by the junior. It's 1st and 10, Wampus Cats.
Boy, it is some power backs in there now with him and Chamorro. Still haven't seen Carlil Johnson back.
Ball inside the 40.
Carlil with the 5 carries in the first quarter, and we haven't seen him since.
He's standing next to Brooke Mines, the athletic trainer for the Wampus Cats, with his helmet off. D.J. Johnson makes the catch. Run after the catch will be good for a first down. Down to around the 27.
Well, it looks like he's got it.
And it does not look like Carlil is holding his helmet, so well, he may be holding. He is. So we'll keep an eye on him and see if we see him anymore tonight. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Cats. Mark Odom behind Braylon Smith. They'll give it to him. Odom puts a shoulder down and gets to the 23-yard line.
Hard running guy. He will break some tackles. You got to definitely get a hold of him.
Bryce Williams on the stop for the Hurricanes.
What a luxury Conway has. Can lose a running back and not lose much at all. Mark Odom now 3 carries, 69 yards.
Had a 49-yard touchdown run in the first half. 6:22 to play, third quarter.
Conway with 109 yards on the ground.
Pass complete to D.J. Johnson. He'll cut it back in, trying to find some lanes to run. Nothing there.
Close to a first down, no?
Down at the 17.
Well,
First down.
You talked about it. The Smith timing with DJ Johnson, both starting last year as sophomores. That chemistry is certainly there as juniors.
And he's in single coverage here to the near side. Safety back there with an eye on him. Odom behind Braylon Smith. Again, we don't have play clocks to tell you. Snap came before Braylon was ready for it. And a smart play by Braylon Smith to get rid of it.
He had to dump that before Jerome McIntosh got into him.
Second down and 10.
Busted.
They were
play
lucky
there.
that ball was not on the ground.
Yep. So much of what he's reading there, he is reading that safety you were talking about. DJ was in single coverage. I think that they were reading that. And the way they're doing it, the way the safety's coming over, he's getting inside playing a run a lot. And he can't get to DJ in time to stop him. And that's what they're looking for here again.
Braylon rolls and throws complete. Brock Mitchell makes the catch out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Conway's they're going to take advantage of that. As good as their run game is, I think their passing game is just as good. Especially with the way Braylon's developed. I mean, in reading the defense, taking advantage of it.
Fitz on the stop. It is third down.
Boy, look at all the guys in the box now for Jonesboro. Definitely playing to run right now.
And Braylon will look to throw into the end
Wide
zone.
open. Touchdown.
Brock Mitchell makes the catch. The 11-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Smith.
Talked about reading it. I mean, that's it. You got everybody in the box there. Throw it. And he was wide open, he being Brock Mitchell. Look at that. And then a nice little kind of screen there by Matthew Cummins. That's a well-executed play right there. Had plenty of time. I thought he might have got too much air on it. Worked out great, though. Good response there for Conway.
2-minute and 1 second drive that ends in a touchdown pass from Braylon Smith to Brock Mitchell. The extra point by Matt Cummins stretches the lead back to 14. It's 28-14, Cats on top.
Legacy Fencing, our office staff and installers work hard each day to ensure that you, our customer, receive the best possible service. From the initial call you make to our office to the final step in the installation process, you'll be dealing with highly competent fencing professionals. Our ultimate goal is not just selling you a fence. We want to be the company that you return to for all your future fencing needs. We are Legacy Fencing, fencing for a lifetime.
Brock Mitchell standing there. Coach Brian Rainey talking to his guys, and Brock taking a seat. That was a great catch. He was falling.
It was, yeah.
Held on to it when he hit the ground. The Wampus Cat offense tonight, 339 yards of offense, 28 points. We're just barely halfway through the third quarter.
Doing good. Brock now 4 receptions, 51 yards, and a touchdown. DJ, 7 catches, 167, 2 touchdowns. Braylon Smith, 12 of 20, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns. Good night through the air, and not too bad on the ground, 109 yards for Conway.
Another line drive kick from Matt Cummins that goes into the end zone. And once again, the Jonesboro Hurricanes will get the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Last time they got it there, they ran 4 minutes plus off the clock, put 7 points on the board. Cats barely took 2 minutes to respond.
And I think Coach Ashcraft finally has what he wants with that offense. He's always had like a real strong running game and questionable passing game, or a real strong passing game and not that good a running game. Yeah. This is the total package right here. I think he can do what he wants.
Binion runs out to the right side.
But this Conway team is going to go as far as this defense takes it this year. And that is the only question mark right now. A lot of young guys out there that are still learning, and they've got to learn quick.
Cameron Laird, credit for the tackle. Back on the ground, Binion again. That time it's going to be Nick Starr.
Nick Starr, great job of bringing him down. He's got some room if he didn't bring him down there.
Got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, tackled him for a loss there.
Rolled off his block and got him. 3rd down. Got to get out to the 30-yard line. Defense has been on the field a lot tonight. It'd be good to get a stop and get on the sideline. Coates will throw. Pressure.
Oh,
Got
man.
him. Got him down at the 24-yard line. It will be 4th down.
Nick Starr had a bead on him, though, for a big loss. Just couldn't wrap him up. That guy is shifty. Watch Nick Starr come here. He just gets by that running back easy.
Yeah, that little 5'6" running back didn't have a chance.
Just rolled right off of him, though. Still stopped him, though, and that's a big stop there for that Conway defense.
And the defense forces a punt. Princeton Pitts on to punt for Jonesboro, which almost sounds like a children's book. Princeton Pitts on to punt. Now, if he played for Paragould, then we'd have something.
All right.
4 minutes to go. Good defensive series there for the Wampus Cats. Not a good punt. Don't let it touch you. Oh. Colin Condit gathered it up at the 43-yard line.
I think Condit dislikes the contact. He was hoping somebody would hit him.
He thought either I can not touch it and not get hit, or grab it and take a hit.
I'm going to take a hit.
So the Cats will have it at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10, just under 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and that's a big story in the game, especially in the second half here, where Jonesboro starting field positions is 20 and Conway's is the 45.
Kevin Chamorro back in at running back.
Short field for Conway.
3:55 to go in the 3rd. Cats up 28-14, looking to extend it a little bit more.
Chamorro not finding much space there.
2nd down and 9. Darrell McCoy hustles off the field.
Hunter Rose on.
Good crowd tonight. Thankfully, all the rain moved out, and it's just a cool fall-like evening to watch the Wampus Cats. Kevin Chamorro runs right into. Well, they have waited so long to blow the whistle so many times tonight. Looked like Kevin was about to bust out of that.
He almost did.
Stop made by Jodeci Booker.
Yeah, Booker blew that play up.
Loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and 14.
Shot through there, nowhere to go for Chamorro, who is running the wrong direction right now.
DJ Johnson, Brock Mitchell, Matt Cummins. The receivers, they all head out. Brock Mitchell makes the catch.
Man.
Good for a 1st down.
What a throw and catch.
And
Wow.
and a great possession receiver. He reminds me of so many guys like you see in whether college or pro. You need 12 yards, he runs a 13-yard route. Makes the catch, moves the chains.
Well,
Came right back to the 45 that turned it upfield.
they're just finding holes easy in that zone when they drop to the zone. Can't cover 4 receivers.
Good look at the senior there. Brock Mitchell, one of the real leaders on this team. Kevin Chamorro. Kevin spinning, running, down to the 25.
Finally finding some room. And when he does have a hole, he certainly hits it fast. Picks up some big chunks there.
That big run he had a week ago, he was a YouTube sensation. I don't know if it was on YouTube. He was a Facebook video sensation at the soccer fields last Saturday morning. I had so many dads coming up to me saying, "Who's this number 44? He's Kevin Chamorro. Get out on Friday night and watch him."
It was one of the more impressive catches and runs you'll see.
Back at him. Kevin Chamorro. Kevin down to the 10-yard line.
He just gets everything he can out of every run. And even at the end, they're just extending his arm. Breaking tackles, getting everything he can out of that.
And they're going to place the football down just outside the 10-yard line, so the Cats can barely get a 1st down without a touchdown, but they're certainly looking for 7, up by 14 right now. 2:05 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Man coverage for Jonesboro.
Quick pass to Brock Mitchell.
Yep, he got it.
Touchdown. Braylon Smith to Brock Mitchell, second time in the quarter, and the Cats extend the lead even more.
It's a matchup. Brock Mitchell, in the way that Jonesboro's lining up against them, he's against a safety, and it's just not fair. The safety playing off of him, trying to help on the outside, and Brock Mitchell just with a little pitch and catch there. Easy for him. And Braylon Smith, nice drive for Conway.
And the extra point is good. The Cats extend the lead out to 21 points. They're up 35-14 with 1:53 to go. Back in 30 seconds on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
It is 35-14. The Wampus Cats are on top. A year ago, they won 33-14. So a big lead, 21 points. And with the 256 yards that Braylon Smith has thrown for tonight, with the 249 that he threw for a week ago, already 500 yards passing on the year for Braylon Smith.
Well, we said more burden would be put upon him, and last year at this point we were saying the first game he had 4 passes, maybe 10 total, and you can definitely tell more is being asked of him, and he is delivering. Braylon Smith coming out of the gun, out of the gates, just slinging the ball around.
We talked about the rain that had held off once the heavy rains throughout the day, and then it had just been a nice, cool, clear fall Friday night. But update on that, the rain has started back up again. Cheerleaders putting on their clear ponchos. You see a few umbrellas popping up in the stands as we approach the end of the third quarter here. Binion on the carry.
Getting some good yardage there.
Jonesboro once again starting at the 20-yard line. You talked about the field position game. Starting at the 20, time after time after time. The weapon that is Matt Cummins. Out to the 26, 27-yard line officially. Second down and 3.
And you think about that. That's, it's 25 yards advantage for Conway, and pretty much a lot of their drives have ended up about 25 yards or less short of a touchdown. Big advantage for Conway.
Beasley out to the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Keep an eye on the outside here. Yeah, J.J. Jackson in single coverage. He's looking the other way, though.
Coates overthrows everybody by 10 yards. 2nd down and 10 upcoming.
Michael Garlington out there on the coverage. Getting in front of the receiver. Didn't draw the foul.
It is officially raining. More than a drizzle out there. Whenever you can see rain through a camera lens, it's heavy.
Yeah,
it's normally something you can never tell just how hard it is raining, but it's coming down pretty good right now. 35-14, Cats up by 21. 2nd down and 10. Quick pass.
Nice play there. Michael Garlington got a hold of that
flag on him. I thought he did too. I thought he got that left arm around, knocked it away.
Well, I don't even know if that was on him. I don't know if we got a replay of that. Unless he grabbed him earlier. That looked like a nice play.
See if we can tell.
God, right there, I did not see it.
Michael Garlington missed last week's game. Jorge Maldonado got the start, but it's been all Garlington tonight at that corner.
And he's done well.
That's Mitchell to the 48.
Jonesboro still just moving the ball.
Final minute of the third quarter. Good quarter for the Wampus Cats as they've extended their lead. Binion. Got it upfield. He's got great speed. 4.33 speed.
He is gone. That's the first time he got some room tonight. You see what he did with it.
51 yards in a flash.
Wow. Didn't take long at all.
Not at all.
Conway did a great job up until that point, keeping him bottled up. He got a little crease. It looked like the safety had an angle on him. That angle turned into nothing quick.
Brandt's extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good also. And the Wampus Cat lead is narrowed to 14 now, as it is 35-21. 35 seconds to play in the third quarter. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
35-21, Conway has the lead, and Davion Binion, one of the running backs for Jonesboro, the fastest of the lot. He proved it there.
Went over 100 yards there. 14 carries now, 101 yards.
So the Wampus Cats will have the ball 1st and 10. Braylon Smith will come on. He'll bring Mark Odom with him as a running back this time. Braylon, 14 of 22, at least 4 drops that we remember as well,
Yeah.
so that the completions could be up and the yards could be up, but 256 yards and 4 touchdown passes tonight.
Yeah, they just kept going. They had the drops, but they've recovered. Jonesboro bottling that one up there. They got a little fire now after what the offense did.
Booker the stop, Odom the carry. It's going to be 2nd down. Loss of 1 on the play. Hey, loss of 2 actually. 2nd down and 12.
And you'd love to just run some clock with your run game, but Jonesboro's doing a good job of keeping that contained.
We will go to the 4th quarter. Conway on top by 2 scores, 35-21, and they've got the ball. 2nd down when we come back. 60-second timeout, and we're back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Hi, this is Jeff Matthews.
And I'm Jim Fowles. Jeff and I are...
And we'll use them to show your superior spirit during the Wampus Cat replays. Wampus Cat fans, 5 Sports wants to see your superior spirit. Anytime or any place that you see Wampus Cat spirit, share it on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag 5Sports. Then we'll share that superior spirit during the playback of Wampus Cat Sports on Conway Corporation.
4th quarter beginning with the run by Mark Odom on 2nd down for the Wampus Cats. Cats are on top 35-21.
Mark Odom's 5th carry.
And close to 400 yards of offense for the Wampus Cats. Jonesboro, 359 yards of total offense. It has been, well, what you'd expect with a 35-21 score.
Yeah. Mark Odom now 5 carries, 71 yards to lead Conway. Got the big 49-yard run. Certainly pads that some, but a nice night.
Transfer in from Lone Oak. First couple of games in Wampus Cat blue and white. Braylon Smith is taken down hard at the 22-yard line. That's Booker that dropped him. And yeah, this Jonesboro defense playing with some fire right now.
I believe that's the first time they got to him all night. First sack, and it came at a good time for Jonesboro. Conway offense, their first sputter here of the 2nd half. 3 and out. I believe that's Ellis back to punt now.
Grant Ellis back this time.
Cummins having a little trouble last time.
What a punt. Spiraling punt that drops.
Oh, my goodness.
And takes a great bounce.
Wow. Wow. And it's a 15-yard line.
Talking about turning the field over.
Whew.
The weapons that this Wampus Cat team has on special teams.
Yeah.
Andy Hawkins, public address announcer, calls it a 63-yard punt. Stats had it, what, at 62?
Yeah, 62.
All right, we'll go with 62.
Yeah,
we like Andy, but we like stats. 62-yard punt. Any way you look at it, that turns the field way over.
Absolutely. I mean, Jonesboro's looking at that punt thinking, oh, my goodness, we're going to get great field position finally. And Ellis just completely turned it around, kicking it over them. to the 15-yard line. What a punt.
That's Beasley. Looking left, nowhere to go.
He didn't run a 4.3, but he's fast.
Kalen Pouncey drops him after a yard. 2nd down and 9.
Beasley, 14 carries, just like Binion, but he has 63 yards.
First time we've seen an injured player on the field, and we're going to stop the action for just a moment for them to check on the injured Hurricane. And while they do that, we're going to take a break as well. Let's take 30 seconds, and we'll come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Wampus Cat fans, 5 Sports wants to see your superior spirit. Anytime or any place that you see Wampus Cat spirit, share it on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag 5Sports. Then we'll share that superior spirit during the playback of Wampus Cat Sports on Conway Corporation, Channel 5.
10:16 to play in the game as they still tend to the injured Hurricane. We'll tell you about Conway Corporation Channel 5. Of course, that's what you're watching. It's the city source for local community programming and provides unique content exclusively for Conway Corporation customers. On Channel 5, you'll find programming from community events and the Conway City Council, plus locally produced programming like Channel 5 Sports, that you're watching right now, Burn with Robin Dyer, Mr. Foy's Easel, Dish and Dirt, Western Theater, and more. And if you've missed any of your favorite Channel 5 shows, you can catch them on local video on demand. You can learn more by going to facebook.com/Conway Corp Channel 5. 10:10 to play in the ball game. The Cats are on top 35-21. Jonesboro facing 2nd and 9.
Empty backfield. Oh, man.
Pass is complete, but a good stop.
Hard hit. Short of a 1st down.
Colin Condit out there stopping Will Brandt, their kicker, who's also served some time as a wide receiver. 3rd down and 2. Coates looks to throw. Intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
Kalen Pouncey steps in front of it, and he will be in the end zone.
Pouncey with a great play. Oh, my goodness. The Jonesboro receiver looked open. Pouncey comes off of his guy to make that interception. It was intended for another receiver. That was not the guy Pouncey was covering. What a great play.
Watch number 9. Caleb Pouncey made the pick, and he was just going to get in the end zone at that point. Great job by Caleb Pouncey, the senior.
With Jonesboro, they were definitely playing past it. No backs in the backfield. Spread Conway out. Conway took advantage of it there.
Matt Cummins' extra point is good. And the Wampus Cats up 42-21. We'll take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corporation Channel 5 Sports.
At Legacy Fencing, our office staff and installers work hard each day to ensure that you, our customer, receive the best possible service. From the initial call you make to our office to the final step in the installation process, you'll be dealing with highly competent fencing professionals. Our ultimate goal is not just selling you a fence. We want to be the company that you return to for all your future fencing needs. We are Legacy Fencing, fencing for a lifetime.
Caleb Pouncey still out there.
I may need to move him over on offense some. That's awesome.
I don't know how they keep up with all the handshakes. I've got one with each of my kids. That's 3. And I can't hardly keep up with those. Caleb Pouncey, big play.
Impressive. I mean, the big guy, he's got good size, 5'10", 211, and it looked like a wide receiver out there picking that one off, taking it in.
And a great name, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Pouncey. It's a great football name.
It is a great name.
Cats back up by 3 scores, 42-21.
Defense giving up a score, previous possession. They got to score back that time.
And the Jonesboro kick returners have finally figured it out. They don't even lift their arms anymore. As Matt Cummins puts another one in the end zone. And once again, that 20-yard line where they have to start every single time. So 42-21, 9.5 minutes to play. We are in the 4th quarter. Cats looking to wrap this one up and then hop on the buses for the first time next week at Springdale Harbor. We'll, of course, have the broadcast for you Saturday mornings at 11, Thursday evenings at 8, and on local video on demand. Coates keeps, slides at the 27-yard line.
Good misdirection there. Had some of the Conway defenders confused, but not all of them.
Had at least one of the play-by-play guys confused, too. I was watching Mitchell, and nobody was tackling him.
I can tell you, there was a couple of Wampus Cat defenders. I think Saxon Smith was looking for that guy, too.
Second down and 4. Mitchell.
He's got it this time.
To the 32. Nine minutes to play in the game. Michael Garlington, Cole Evans, J.J. Jackson, Colin Condit, those guys in the secondary. Did a nice job tonight stepping up and making stops on the run game. Also defending the pass. There's a long one here.
He got that.
Boy, that was a good catch by Lamar Haynes.
That was a great catch, just laying out for that one.
Down at the 33-yard line, J.J. Jackson in the coverage, but Haynes, 6'1", 181-pound senior. I know he was one of the wide receivers that they were keeping an eye on, and for good reason.
And I don't know if J.J. Jackson could have done anything to stop that one. That's just perfect timing. Great catch.
Brian Mitchell running behind his center bar, and it's not going to be anything. The interior of the Wampus Cat defense. Saxon Smith, Austin Norris. Those guys doing a great job.
Austin Norris getting a great push there. I think he's one of the ones who got initial contact there.
Daniel Nyberg is number 51. You see him right in the center of your screen. Right over the center. They're only returning offensive lineman from last year. Kick it to the outside. Cameron Laird. Stop him at the 24. That's Binion. He's the quick one. He's the one that scored from 51 yards out. And
Cameron Laird tackle.
42-21 it is. Third down. Very short. Coates will keep.
Ooh, boy, he took a hit low.
Hunter Scott hit him down at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Again, we mentioned it earlier, but it's worth mentioning once again, their quarterback, Carson Coates, number 8, he's a returner. He's a senior, but last year he was their leading receiver. They had a senior quarterback that graduated. Instead of finding a sophomore or somebody else to come in and run the offense for a couple of years, Randy Coleman just handed the reins off to him for a year. Hand off to Binion. That left side, Austin Norris had him up high. The initial indication there may be a horse collar, and that's looks to be what they're calling.
I couldn't tell where he had a hold of him, but he was from behind there. And I mean, you just want to grab whatever you can, Austin. You can't fault him for that.
And it'd be difficult to not do that when you're 6'4" and the other guy's 5'8".
Right.
You just put your arms straight out. You're reaching down.
And you can watch this. He's just trying to grab hold of something.
Yeah.
Well, he grabbed hold of his pads there, and that's what they call a horse collar on. That can cause a lot of leg injuries and has, and that's the reason they put that penalty in.
All right, so it's 1st and goal now inside the 10. Coates will hand off.
Hope he keeps it.
I did. He kept it. Sure did.
He's got some room. Oh, what a play.
Stopped.
Who shot through there?
Colin Condit. Colin Condit and Hunter Scott both there. Yep, he kept and went to the left, and it's going to be 2nd down and goal inside the 1, or right at the 1-yard line.
Oh, you love to see that. I mean, you just can't hesitate on defense. When you see that guy that close to the goal line, you just got to react. Just like that. Yep, bam.
Hunter Scott.
Hunter Scott, he is playing fast.
The senior linebacker.
I don't know what his 40 is, but his game speed is great. That is a great play right there. Great quickness.
3rd down and goal.
Tackled for a loss. What a huge play. Quarterback keeper. He's got a little room.
Trying to get to that corner.
Oh, my goodness. He got hit hard, but he got in.
J.J. Jackson lifted him up and put him down, but not before Coates. Well, he's getting up a little woozy, too.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
He got hit hard.
What a hit.
Made him. He earned that one.
Yeah, that little 2-yard run, he'll remember. So 6:13 to play in the game. Coates scores. Watch this.
It looked like there's nothing but daylight over there. J.J. Jackson closing. He's doing a good job guarding his guy, and then he gets a shoulder in on him, drives him. A little too late.
Brandt to attempt the extra point.
Ooh, trouble with that snap, but they got it up and in.
Got it through. It is 42-28. It has been an entertaining night of football. Let's take 30 seconds and come back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
The best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas. Shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
6 minutes and 13 seconds to play. We are in the fourth quarter. There's Kalen Pouncey's interception that happened. Was a great pick as he got that and then made his way into the end zone. That made the score 42-21 at the time. Jonesboro able to move down the field, and that Coates 2-yard run by their quarterback Carson Coates has made the score where it is now, 42-28.
Well, at times it just feels like Conway's just dominating this game. In a lot of ways they are, but you got to remind yourself of how effective this team is. They do have more yards than Conway at this point. 80 plays, 447 yards. Conway, 43 plays, 386 yards. And it's been an offensive game here. And this is a team, Jonesboro, that was picked ahead of Cabot by the coaches coming into the season. So it's definitely a good team.
Penalty called against the Hurricanes as they're going to attempt an onside kick.
6 minutes left in the game, 6 minutes, 13 seconds.
Down by 2 scores.
Yeah, gotta do something here.
So they'll back him up to the 35-yard line. Try it again. They got the kick away. There was just a flag on it. It took a bounce and was about to go over the head of Matthew Cummins, but sure-handed, grabbed it and tucked it in. So we'll see if heads right to him. Brandt's going to do the kicking. One big hop.
That's a good one.
Sure is, but Cummins able to grab it and fall on it at the 49.
Good play there by Cummins to get on that one. Condit jumping on top of it to make sure it didn't come loose.
So good field position for the Wampus Cats at midfield, 1st and 10. Yeah, this play discrepancy is really a really amazing part of this story. It's happened 2 weeks in a row where the Cats have had so many plays where their defense has been on the field. Tonight, 80-43, just in terms of number of plays. Fortunately, that's not how they actually keep up with things and records and everything else, because you want to be 2-0 is what the main thing is on the scoreboard.
Well, and a lot of it has to do with Conway's efficiency on offense. They're averaging 9 yards a play. Jonesboro, 5.6 yards a play. So that has a lot to do with it. And, you know, just 2 different styles, too. I mean, Jonesboro just matriculating it down the field, and Conway with the big plays, passing.
6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down and 4. Kevin Shimura with the backfield.
Good matchup, though. Be a good win if Conway can finish this one off.
That's Kevin. Chamorro. Flag on the play.
That's usually holding.
Out of bounds at the 32.
Well, I don't even know if he needed the holding.
John Jonathan pushes him out of bounds, but we'll get the call from the official.
Yeah, and that is holding against Conway.
And from Brock Mitchell's
yeah,
reaction.
That's funny, Brock Mitchell. Well, I didn't see it either.
Yeah.
I'm sure the official was looking at something, but I didn't see it.
So back to the 44-yard line where it is second down. 2nd and 16.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
Now they're going to put it at the 49. All right, 2nd down and 11. It's from the spot of the foul.
Yeah, yeah.
Braylon to throw.
Got him.
DJ Johnson still loose. DJ to the 30-yard line. Braylon let that ball go before DJ Johnson's head turned around, and when it turned, the ball was right where it was supposed to be. Then DJ Johnson did the rest and moved the ball down to the 30.
And it's got to be. You're right. It's a time and play, and if it's not right, it could be intercepted. But look at him just stay on his feet, fighting off the block or the tackles there. Good job by DJ Johnson. Had a great second half here.
15 additional yards after the catch. 8 catches, 189 yards tonight.
Not bad.
For DJ Johnson. Kevin Chamorro stopped up the middle. Loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Jonesboro able to take away the run at times, but they just can't stop that pass. And Conway would love to run it here a couple times, keep that clock moving.
4:25 to go, and the clock runs here in the 4th quarter. Cats up by those 2 scores, 42-28.
Problem is Jonesboro's just daring them to pass.
3 wideouts to the far side. Now DJ Johnson in motion, gets the handoff.
Had a little room there, picked up some yards.
Colton Jackson just blocked somebody from all the way from the line of scrimmage to the out of bounds.
Or are they still looking at him? They're trying to peel him up off the ground. Hopefully he's not hurt.
It looks like maybe they are bringing the trainers over to check on him. While they do that, let's take a timeout. 30-second break, and we're back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
Legacy Fencing, our office staff and installers work hard each day to ensure that you, our customer, receive the best possible service. From the initial call you make to our office to the final step in the installation process, you'll be dealing with highly competent fencing professionals. Our ultimate goal is not just selling you a fence. We want to be the company that you return to for all your future fencing needs. We are Legacy Fencing, fencing for a lifetime.
As you can see, the injured Hurricane is still on the ground being tended to by the training staffs, really by both teams are checking on him.
Didn't mean to make light of that. I didn't realize
not
the
at all,
significance
no.
of it.
Yeah, obviously when we were mentioning that Colton blocked somebody all the way out of bounds, we did not know that the young man was injured. And that's certainly not what Colton or anybody wanted to have happen. Here's a replay of it.
And that's what an offensive lineman's trained to do. I mean, you just keep blocking and keep blocking.
The play's coming behind him.
And the whistle's not blown. And then that guy goes for his head. Yeah, so Colton did all he could do.
Absolutely.
That guy did kind of go after him.
Good to see that he is up, and that's actually their best defender. That's McIntosh.
Yeah.
6'2", 273 pounds.
That's 2 basketball players, 2 multi-sport guys there,
true.
Colton Jackson and McIntosh.
Yeah, he started on their state championship team a year ago. Good to see him walking off the field. The intensity is, of course, a part of football, but certainly never want to see anybody hurt. So good to see he's over there. 3:54 to play in the game. The Cats are on top, 42-28. Back to action here. It's 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Brock Mitchell and DJ Johnson to the top, and Matt Cummins to the near side with Kevin Chamorro back behind Braylon Smith. We'll have to get the story on Carlil Johnson. We've not seen Carlil since early in the game. Obviously something happened that they felt like he needed to stay off the field. Braylon Smith throws. Boy, that's a great catch.
Oh, my goodness.
Brock Mitchell goes up and makes a backhanded catch at the 13-yard line.
Well, how about Braylon's presence, though, in that pocket? It was starting to collapse on him. He moves up, still keeps his eyes downfield, and finds him. Mitchell, that's just a great job. Watch him He's still keeping his eyes downfield. And look at the throw. A little wobbly, but he got it where he needed to.
1st and 10 Wampus Cats. 3.5 minutes to play in the game. Throwing for the corner of the end zone. Did Brock Mitchell come back and catch that?
Oh, he had a chance to. He sure did. I think he knows he should have had that one.
Second down and 10.
Not easy. He had to go around the guy, but I think it hit his hands. Brock Mitchell looking over the coaches to get the play. See if they go to the air again. Second down here, 10. Or if they want to get that clock moving again. No.
They'll throw it. Looked like Braylon slipped maybe a little bit. Diving attempt at it incomplete.
Yeah,
Third down and 10.
You're right. He did slip. He just couldn't get his body weight into that one, and it came up short.
The clock stops with 3:18 to play in the game.
That could have been a touchdown if he could have got something on that one. Is that Mitchell that's kind of hurt?
Yeah, they're going to they're not taking an official timeout here, but they giving him a chance to get off the field.
And he dove for that. I think he's holding his ribs.
Yeah, he sure is.
He's kind of hurt there. Hopefully just air knocked out of him.
And we will take a timeout as they take one on the field. 3:18 to go. Cats up 42-28. 30-second timeout. And we're back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
The best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas. Shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
Wampus Cats gathered around Coach Brian Rainey. The offensive coordinator sends them back on the field. 42-28. It's 3rd down and 10. Cats are on top. 429 yards of total offense tonight for the Cats. 447 for Jonesboro. Ton of offense tonight on a chilly night, mid-September. Swing pass out to Kevin Chamorro, and he's got room to run.
A lot of room.
13-yard touchdown pass, the 5th touchdown pass of the night for Braylon Smith that goes to Kevin Chamorro.
It's going to take Braylon over 300 yards of offense tonight. What a night. And as you mentioned, 5 touchdown passes, 306 yards for Braylon Smith.
Matt Cummins on to attempt the extra point.
4th different receiver to catch a pass for Braylon tonight. Most of them going to DJ Johnson and Brock Mitchell.
49-28. The Wampus Cats are on top with 3:11 to play in the game. Kevin Chamorro scoring a touchdown tonight. Good to see him after the catch getting in. Talking to Carlil Johnson there. So again, not sure what the story is with Carlil, but what a luxury to have a Kevin Chamorro and a Mark Odom now. We've learned of Mark Odom in the early part of the season.
And it doesn't look serious with Carlil. I guess we'll find out for next week. But he has been walking around and doesn't look too serious.
Look like Frank Jackson must have helped spring Kevin Chamorro from his reaction to seeing big number 53 making his way over there. It's statistically such an interesting game.
Yeah.
29 more plays for Jonesboro, but only 4 more yards of total offense. And a 21-point lead for the Cats.
Just, Conway's making the plays. That Pouncey's interception and return for a touchdown. The big plays through the air with DJ Johnson. 8 receptions, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brock Mitchell has 2 of his own, 7 for 91.
They've sure given Springdale Harbor a lot to look at for next week, and then everybody in the 7A Central as we get into conference play in a couple of weeks.
And you look at it, you go, that's great. We scored 49 points, but there's a lot of things that we need to improve on too. There was the 4 drop passes. The running game not great,
Right.
you know, from what we would expect. Defense giving up 28 points, and it could be a lot more. They've been in the red zone, 3 more times, you know,
Without
any points.
Yeah. That's Binion.
So, you know, you be happy with this win, but know that there's room for improvement. And you got a big opponent next week where you're not going to get away with those lapses.
On the road at Springdale Harbor next week as they open a brand new stadium. $5.5 million that they've put into that, waiting years to have a facility of their own, and they finally get to christen it. They played 2 consecutive weeks up in Missouri, taking on teams up there before we come to town next week.
Keeping it on the ground here.
That's Mitchell to the 35.
Mitchell dances across the 30 to the 35-yard line.
It will be 1st and 10. Clock stops with 2:57 to play.
Connor Maltby on the tackle. Coming up.
Connor got the start a week ago. John Tiefel's in the game, number 65. Darren DeLon also in, number 5. Looking deep for Haynes. It is incomplete. Cole Henderson in, number 3 on defense. Get some of these other guys mentioned that are getting a chance to play here at the end of the game.
The depth always amazes me at Conway. There's guys that come off of there and you're like, wow, how could they not be playing? And you think about the guy in front of them, how good they are. It's a lot of depth. Ooh.
Coates.
Incomplete.
Passes incomplete. Looking for Lamar Haynes. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Cole Henderson on the big head there. The other number 3.
That's right. 3rd down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mitchell dropped at the 39-yard line. Might have been.
DeLon had him in the backfield, and he forced him outside. Good play.
Jorge Maldonado getting the stop. Jorge started a week ago. Michael Garlington back. He's the starting corner on that side. So 4th down. Haynes looked like it bounced.
Boy, I thought it did too.
They're going to say it was complete. Looks like. Out to the 49-yard line. Well, we can see that again.
Yeah, it did look like it bounced.
Like a one-hopper to a shortstop. No, he caught it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's amazing that they're closer to it than we are, and they saw that better.
Great replay there.
1st and 10. That's Tate. Run out of bounds.
It's a reminder that officials have a very tough job, and they get
they
more right than they get wrong. And sometimes we're wrong up here.
Well, we can tell we've matured a lot, too, because we wouldn't have admitted that years ago.
We didn't have great replays like that years ago either.
That's true. 1st and 10 at the 39. Ball on the ground. Coates will keep.
Wow, making the most out of that.
He will slide down at the 40.
Smart decision there. Those guys have taken some big hits tonight.
Final 90 seconds of the game. Cats will improve to 2-0. Getting ready to go on the road next week for Harbor. Mathis on the stop. Coates. Incomplete.
A little high, he had him wide open out there.
Pass was intended for Forrest. And it's 3rd down and 10.
Forrest had some room to run, too, if he could have given him the ball. Coates now 12 of 25, 168 yards, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions. 1 in the end zone, and then the other returned for a touchdown.
Looking for Haynes, incomplete.
That's a 14-point swing on his interceptions there.
Yep. So 4th down and 10 with 1:07 to play. Coates on 4th down.
Good coverage. Oh, and he got hit as he was throwing. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Falls incomplete, and the Wampus Cats will take over on downs. 1st and 10, and they'll be able to take a knee in the victory formation and improve to 2-0 with a good win tonight. Hard-fought victory over a good Jonesboro team. Jonesboro.
Jake Mathis on that hit.
Mathis with the big hit. This Jonesboro team came in ranked in the top 5 in the 6A. Played 3 state semifinals in a row in the 6A. And tonight, running into a better Conway team. Grayson Pinkett, number 12, the backup quarterback, gets in the game. Chance for him to get a snap. So it will not be the victory formation. Instead, give these younger guys a chance to play. They are in no hurry to take another snap.
No. Get the most they can out of this.
That's right. Looked like that was Zan Thomas, number 8 on the carry. Taking the handoff from Grayson Pinkett. Back to Thomas again. Zan Thomas across the 40 to the 41-yard line. And I think that is going to do it. And it will. The Wampus Cats, a good win tonight, y'all. 49-28 over Jonesboro. They improved to 2-0. The Hurricanes fall to 1-1. We'll take a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll look at the final stats of the Conway win over Jonesboro, 49-28. 30 seconds, and we're back on Conway Corporation, Channel 5 Sports.
For the best deals and best service on new Nissans in Central Arkansas, shop Superior Nissan off Collier Drive in Conway. Whether you're looking for something small and affordable or large and luxurious, Superior Nissan has hundreds of vehicles to choose from at prices that fit every budget. Plus, take advantage of 2 years free maintenance on all new Nissans and a free car wash with every test drive, whether you buy from us or not. Stop by today. The best deals, the best service. Superior Nissan.
And the Wampus Cats gather in front of the marching band at the end. The Wampus Cat band, they did a great job at halftime as well. It's a good night to be a Wampus Cat. Final score 49-28. Now they will head to the front of the classy student section, doing as good a job as always. 49-28, that final score. Jim, some of the final numbers that stand out to
just
you.
a great night. Offensively, like I said, that you look at it and there's still some room for improvement. We talked about the 2 interceptions by Coates. That one in the end zone, the other returned for a touchdown. That's 14 points right there. It could have been a different game. You give them a couple plays. Coates ended up 12 of 27, 168 yards and a touchdown. Braylon Smith, great night for that guy. He looked sharp. 17 of 27, 306 yards and 5 touchdowns. His main target, DJ Johnson, 8 receptions, 189 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brock Mitchell, 7 for 91 and 2 touchdowns as well. Chimera, 1 reception, 14 yards. It was a good one for a touchdown. And DeMonte Allen coming in, getting a reception and got 12 yards out of that one. And on the ground, Mark Odom coming in again and the leading rusher tonight for Conway. 5 carries, 71 yards and a touchdown. And Chimera, 9 carries, 49 yards. And Carlo Johnson, only playing in that first quarter, 5 attempts, 13 yards for him. And DJ Johnson, they used that little end around there, 3 carries for 11 yards. Just a super night for the Smith-Johnson combo, and a great night offensively as Conway racks up 443 total yards, and 300, as I said, came through the air, 137 on the ground.
It's a good night, real good night. 49-28, Conway gets the win over Jonesboro. Good individual performances, good team performance. Room for improvement, though, and I know that I was asked earlier this week, well, what's the goal of the second week of the non-conference season? Well, the goal's always to win, but then you want to get better and nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's right.
It looks like they're getting better. There's room for improvement.
Yeah.
Got to check on Carlo Johnson. That's the one question mark. He played in that first series, but that was it. So what's the story with him? And let's hope to get him better and ready to go for not only next week but for the rest of the season. For Matt Bloomfield, who runs everything upstairs, our crew did a fantastic job tonight. Levi Gilbert handling everything here in the booth. Stats did the numbers, and Jim Files handled the color commentary. I'm Jeff Matthews. We're glad to be here, glad to be able to call another Conway win, 49-28, and we'll be on the road next week. Once again, want to remind you, follow us on Twitter, find us on Facebook, and like us there. We'll have updates live from the stadium next week on Friday night, so you can follow along there and then catch the broadcast, of course, on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock and Thursday at 8 on Conway Corporation Channel 5, and then on local video on demand as well. If you want to see the highlights of the Wampus Cats games, be sure and check those out. Breaking It Down comes to you every weeknight throughout the week, starting on Tuesday night, actually, at 9:30. You can check that on Conway Corporation Channel 5. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you from Springdale Harbor next week on Conway Corporation Channel 5.